Hello everybody, welcome to my latest acquisition. A 2017 Mazda 3 Neo sedan automatic. Now first, this is a car that I found not only for me but for my grandmother. She's the one who's obviously going to be driving it. And it is an entry-level Neo 2017 build, early 2018 model year. This car cost $21,900 and was one of the last brand new 2017 Neo automatic sedans available in Victoria. Now, this exact car here comes with the metallic paint, the deep crystal red mica. It comes with floor mats, and it came with a full tank of petrol. And also a 3-year unlimited kilometre warranty backed by Mazda. Now, I have a bit of a penchant for the Mazda 3. I've sold quite a few customer cars that have been Mazdas, particularly the 3. And I thought, well, buying used ones, maybe for the next car I actually need to buy for my family, why not buy a new one? So, went and drove a fair few of these and found that this exact one was exactly what we were looking for. Now, the 3 is one of Australia's best-selling cars. And is it really warranting that merit? Or is it just another one of these mass-market loser-mobiles that just so happens to sell because it's cheap, easy to run, and reliable? But, I gotta say, first impressions suggesting that is the case. Under the bonnet we have a 2-litre fuel-injected 4-cylinder engine, direct injection, producing 114 kilowatts with 0 to 100 kilometres coming up in just under 8.5 seconds. For a car, an economy car, this performance is amazing, particularly given the fact that it's mated to a 6-speed automatic slush box. The manual is actually quicker than the auto. Now, the thing with the 3's engine is not just how it delivers the power and where it delivers the rev range, it's also the feeling of pleasure you have when you rev the engine. It gives you a lovely feeling when you rev it, like an old Italian 4-cylinder engine. Something that dreary 4-pots of every other Econobox that I've driven just can't seem to do. Where the 3 really starts to surge out of the competition is in here. The dashboard. Workmanlike. Very simple. You only have what you need. You have your air conditioning controls down here, your vents up here, the radio system on the 3. Now the current cars with the screens being the older 2017 cars, you just have a little thing shoved on. Reminds me of an old Corolla that used to have their CD controls all up here. And again, it's very simple. One button, a couple of buttons here for presets. Tune your frequency, AM, FM, media, which is your USB and your aux jack, and a couple of other buttons to program it. Now, driver accommodation here is actually really nice, because when you sit in it, you actually feel like you want to drive it. It feels bang on in terms of driving position. And there's even more benefits in the interior. In cars of this size, the 6-foot gargantuan ape like myself with size 14 feet isn't going to fit behind another 6-foot gargantuan ape. But you'll be surprised. I actually fit in this car. This is a big surprise. When I first sat in the BM Series 3, the fact that I can fit in a car of this size, I struggle to fit in mid-sized cars up the back, particularly because of my ginormous feet. And there's headroom, there's armroom, there's everything. So the 3 does what the dictionary definition of a car wants you to do. It has the interior, it looks alright, it's big, it's reasonably priced, it's got decent warranty. It shouldn't offend anyone going in the showroom. It does everything a new car should do for the new car buyer. Now, for $21,000, petrolheads like me wouldn't be looking at new cars. We'd be looking at some sort of used car. Used Golf GTI, for example. Used BMW M3. Used BMW 330Ci. Used Audi S4. But what if you have to buy a car for someone who isn't a car enthusiast? You have to buy a car that does everything a normal car does, but isn't going to bore you to tears when you drive it. This is one of the Kodo Design family cars. Originally, the form language introduced in the 2012 GJ6, and is meant to look at the rights of animals in predation. It's meant to look like an animal that's going to hunt. This. Now, despite what they say, surprisingly it is true, the front end does have that growling. It goes to a more subtle, hunched shape. It does look like it's ready to go, which is really good. I mean, and even after 4 years, this design hasn't dated. It still looks good. It still looks fresh. You park this actual Pulsar or Corolla from the same vintage, this makes them look really old. And there's not that much difference, only a few months difference between these cars. Unbelievable. Mazda have done a great job when it comes to styling the 3.
Now in a residential street here, the 3 does what you want it to do. It's just quiet, easy cruiser. Doesn't make much noise, it's very refined. It just does what you expect a car on a residential street to do. Nothing particularly frightening about it. It's just a basic, conventional car. And that's what many people think of the 3. It's just a good, conventional, simple car that doesn't cost a whole lot to run. And that's one of its biggest plus points. It's something that you can run on the cheap that does everything a car should do. At least for people who just want an appliance. Now, that's where most cars end. Just an appliance. Most of these Japanese cars are key in the ignition or hit the start-stop button, drive it somewhere, goes point A to point B in the minimum of fuss, in the cheapest possible manner, but that's not the reason why I would buy a Mazda 3. White goods are boring. And, you know what? This car isn't boring. Not even in the slightest. Even around nicer company, I don't feel like I'm driving a poverty pack losermobile. A criticism I level at a lot of those cars. It's just when you get out of one of these into a nice car, it doesn't feel like you've jumped up from the absolute bottom to the top. You may be wondering why on earth I like these cars so much. Well, it has to do with the fact that the 3 is a lot more than just a car. It does a lot more than you expect a basic car to do. Not too bad, not as powerful as a turbo. Wow. Effortless acceleration, 4-cylinder engine, just nothing tortured about it. It just does what you need to. Moves forward, the minimum of fuss, but it's such an excitable car to do it in. It's so nice. I mean, compared to so many other vehicles I've driven in this class, normally aspirated, they can't seem to do going fast very well, but this one, steering on a high-speed corner, there's no understeer. I don't feel any understeer whatsoever. The chassis and the steering and the suspension are so well sorted in this car. I mean, I have the confidence to chuck this thing into corners where I wouldn't have any confidence if I was driving around something like a Corolla or an Impreza or some other front-wheel drive Japo box. It's very confidence-inspiring. You want to push this car harder. You want to give it more. It's only got 114 kilowatts, but it uses every last one of them. Even as an automatic, it will use every last one of its kilowatts that it has. It doesn't have particularly much at its disposal, but what it does is it gives it over willingly. It gives it over with pleasure and passion. This is the sort of thing you'd be talking about in an Italian car, but this is a Mazda. This is the kind of thing that the old Honda Civic did very well. If you do drive an EK Civic and are looking for something to replace it that's equally as fun and as enjoyable, this is your car, Mazda 3. But the good times start with the 3 right here. Yes, it might just be a normal car on a residential street, but here on a road like this, this is where the 3 really comes into its own. Off-camber corners, tight hairpins. Oh yes. Scenery's flashing past, the road twists, kinks, turns, bumps, and I feel everything in this car. Double apex corner, and I'm just... And if you get it wrong here, well, you're into Port Phillip Bay. Just brilliant on this road. It's just comes alive. This is a mass market Econobox. How on earth can it do this? It just does it so well. And the fact is, I'm driving a $21,000 car with an automatic gearbox on a lovely road, and I'm not wasting it. If anything, I'm enjoying it every bit as much as I am driving cars costing 4 or 5 times the price. It's just insane. It does a lot. It does a lot well. It does a lot very well. And let's face it, the 3 is a jack of all trades car. You can get this one for under 22 grand. It's easy. It's a car your grandmother could drive, but then you prise the keys out of her hands and you take it for a drive, you can absolutely rag it, absolutely have all with it. Well done, Mazda. Well done. What a great car.